Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and happy April Fool's Day. To all my returning viewers, I hope you are all doing well. To any new viewers, hi, I'm Big Brother Boy. In the summer, I post live feed updates of the current Big Brother season. Sometimes I rank Big Brother related topics, sometimes I live stream. I'm kind of all over the place, to be honest with you. But to everybody watching, I would love it if you dropped a like on this video and made sure you were subscribed to my channel with post notifications turned on. It really helps me out, and in doing so, I promise to put original, fun Big Brother content on your feed. Now you might be wondering, what the actual fuck is this video? Let me tell you. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite rivalries in all of Big Brother history. This feud has spanned across 13 years, and I feel that it doesn't get talked about enough, so I figured what better way to spend April Fool's Day than to talk about this iconic beef. Our first combatant, you all know her, she is the face of Big Brother. It's the great Julie Chen. Hailing all the way from the state of... I actually have no idea where she's from. I feel like I should, but it doesn't really matter. Definitely not, so let's just move on. Some of you love her, some of you hate her, but there is no denying that you can't have Big Brother without Julie Chen. For nearly a quarter of a century, Julie has hosted the show with her heart and soul. Through all of the spin-offs, during a global pandemic, even while pregnant, Julie makes sure to clear her schedule and collect that BB hosting check.
From outside the Big Brother house, I'm Julie Chen. Good night.
Her opponent, also from an unknown location, has played Big Brother 3 times. First on season 8, then on BB13, and most recently returning for the show's second All-Star season, it's the polarizing Daniele Donato, also known as Danny Briones. Similar to the opposition, Danny has her fair share of haters, but just as many fans who adore her. From her 3 extensive runs on the show, Danny has ensured that she is one of the most recognizable and decorated house guests across the 25 seasons of Big Brother we have received.
I'm Danielle, and don't underestimate this California girl.
Now, if you're confused about what I mean by Julie and Danny being rivals, let me explain briefly, then we'll dive into some examples. Each season that Danny has competed on, it goes without fail that Julie confronts her with hard-hitting, awkward, and sometimes even downright mean questions and comments. It's definitely not a one-sided beef, as Danny gets her shots in as well, usually through passive-aggressive mannerisms and statements. Julie and Danny's feud flies pretty under the radar for the most part, but the hardcore fans know how much history there is between these two superstars. Today, I'm gonna break it down for you all and examine their extensive rivalry.
Round 1, fight!
During Big Brother 8, Danny's first season, one of the most memorable plotlines was her relationship with her father, who was also playing the game. The two had been estranged for years prior to being thrown into the house together, so the show centered a lot on their dynamic and relational progress.
What's the story, Morning Glory?
Danielle's my daughter.
Oh!
And Danielle hasn't talked to me in 2 years.
Oh.
Julie, being Julie, often liked to poke at this relationship. After being nominated with her father, Danny won the power of veto and decided to use it to save herself and ensure her safety in the game. Julie apparently saw an issue with this and asked her about it during the live eviction episode.
Danielle, you won the power veto for the second week in a row, but this time you did use it to save yourself. How did it feel to leave your dad on the chopping block?
It's kind of a crappy situation. I think it was worse being on the block next to my dad, so you gotta do what you gotta do and you gotta make the best out of every situation, and it worked out for me.
It's ironic too, because weeks later, the pair were nominated together once again, and this time the father won the veto. He decided to use it on Danny, and once again, Julie couldn't resist herself and prompted Danny with another live question.
Dick, you won the power veto and you used it to save yourself. Rather than save yourself, your daughter.
Yes, I...
Danielle, would you have done the same for your dad?
Oh, God. Luckily, I wasn't put in that situation. I would like to say that I would, but, I hope so. But luckily, I wasn't put in that situation.
Okay.
I'm just so confused by these two interactions. Like, was Julie trying to paint Dani out as selfish? In the second clip, did she not remember that Dani already won the veto and didn't use it on her dad? Maybe she did and just wanted to draw attention to it again, who the fuck knows? But that's not the end for Julie's grilling of Dani and BB-8. Another huge storyline of BB-8 involved Dani and fellow house guest Nick. Dani had a boyfriend at the time back at home, but developed mutual feelings with Nick inside the house. We know that historically, Big Brother loves these kinds of scandalous plot lines, so the producers and fellow house guests were always sure to draw attention to it every chance they got.
I almost want to get off just to see Danielle's letter from her boyfriend and all her pictures.
Then get off, bitch.
What does that even mean?
It means that Jen thinks that she knows me, but she doesn't.
You're a cheat.
Who's a cheat?
That's what it is.
Why should I give you your vote, considering what you did to your boyfriend on national television with Nick? Honestly, you're a very pathetic person for what you did to him. I just want to know, why should I respect you as a person?
To be quite honest, Amber, my personal life has absolutely nothing to do with this game. If you're gonna base your vote strictly on my personal life, I don't want your vote because that has nothing to do with this game.
The producers and house guests weren't the only ones, however. Miss Chen, of course, wanted to join in on the party and asked Dani and Nick about the relationship a couple of times throughout the season too.
And how many wives do you have, Cragness?
One.
One? Is that wife's name Danielle?
I don't know what you're trying to imply, but I'll keep that a secret.
Oh, the name is a secret?
Yeah.
All right. I'll let you keep it a secret.
Okay.
Danielle, when you learned that Nick was waiting in the wings to help you play the Power of 10, you got very emotional. If you had gotten to see him, what would you have said to him?
1, 5, 3.
Can you decode them for us?
No, he knows what it is.
Okay.
The rivalry between the two does not end with BB-8. As previously stated, there are still 2 more seasons Dani appeared on, which means 2 more seasons of Julie versus Dani.
Round 2. Fight!
Dani was brought back to play on BB13 once again with her father, and once again the two had not been speaking for years. This time was a little different though, as they were part of a duos twist that we never really got to see play out. After just 6 days into the game, the father had to leave due to a personal emergency.
House guests. Due to an urgent personal matter, Dick had to unexpectedly leave the Big Brother game. This summer, everyone's playing in pairs, and Danielle no longer has a partner due to circumstances beyond her control.
Following his departure, Julie played a message from him for the fellow house guests. She also did what she does best and put Dani in the hot seat, trying to make her look bad in front of America.
Danielle, I just wanted to tell you that I'm really sorry that we're not going to be able to get to spend the summer together, and that's a big loss in my life.
Danielle, is there anything you would like to say to him?
The hardest part is for people to remember that this part's not Big Brother, this is real life. And that's what makes it the hardest. Just hanging in there.
No, I love you.
Oh my gosh, that's so awkward. Well, obviously, I do love my father. He's my biological father.
Okay.
Oh, this is so awkward. But yeah, I mean,
I will let you off the hook.
Thank you.
House
No, I
guests,
look like a jerk.
dig.
This clip is outrageous for a multitude of reasons, but my biggest thing with it is that the father never said he loved Dani or told her that he loved her in the clip, so I have no idea why Julie gave Dani lashings for not saying it. Dani was visibly upset by the question, rightfully so, but my favorite part about the whole debacle is how she stormed into the DR to cast her vote and passive-aggressively snapped about the question.
I just want to say really quick that I do love my father, and I have done nothing but worry about him every day since I've been in here since he left, just to throw that out there.
Final round. Fight!
Okay, we're on to Dani's last season, Big Brother 22. This time she was playing the game alone, so she should presumably be safe from Julie's barrage of questions. Right? Wrong.
So let me just lighten the mood by saying, happy birthday, Dani. Yay! And my birthday present to you is to tell you how gorgeous you looked last week. You looked like that very pretty actress, Busy Phillips.
Thank you very much.
I have literally so many questions about this clip. Why did Julie emphasize last week, implying that she looked ugly this week? Why did she add that she looked specifically like Busy Phillips? Why did she assume Dani even knew who that was? Why did she mask this as a birthday present when it was barely a compliment? Why did she say anything at all? I actually have no clue, but I'm so happy she did because it made me LOL when it happened and still does every time I rewatch the clip. And now, our final instance of this beef, Danny's eviction in BB22. After getting evicted in the triple eviction, she was rightfully pissed, specifically at Christmas, intentionally not hugging her on the way out the door. Poor Danny left one enemy in Christmas, only to walk out to an even bigger foe in Julie Chen. The interview was awkward overall, with Danny forgetting her COVID mask at first, Julie asking her a question only to cut her off when she was answering, and ending with another seemingly backhanded compliment.
Yeah, oh, my bad, oh crap.
That's okay, you're more than 6 feet away.
I'm so sorry, okay.
No hugs for Christmas, why not?
Honestly, I just don't really like her. Sometimes
Time out.
Sorry.
They're inside calling you a legend right now. Just know that. But not to interrupt you, go on. You play hard, lady, you do.
Thanks.
I think I need to end the video here. Now, do I actually think they hate each other? Honestly, it seems like Julie hating Danny more than anything. Maybe I should have just made this a Julie hating Danny video, but in all actuality, I think Julie is just doing her job as a nosy journalist who happens to be insanely awkward, and when you pair that with Danny, another very awkward person, it makes for these amazing interactions. Let me know what you guys think down below. Does Julie hate Danny? Does Danny hate Julie? Do they hate each other? I want to hear your thoughts on the situation. If you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining, please make sure you hit the like button and that you're subscribed to my channel with post notifications turned on so you never miss any of my videos. I'm gonna go. I hope you all have a great April Fool's Day, and I will see you in my next video.
Finish her!
Hey, Julie.
Seriously, would you get mad if I killed you?
Fatality.